What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's officially a big news. I'm back in Bali and I'm looking forward to show you around, and also there are a lot of news and updates that I will be sharing with you. In this particular video we are going to talk about how much it will cost to live in Bali in 2023, because we are in December and there's only 1 month ahead, and then Bali will be super packed. Already we can see so many tourists coming to the islands, and finally Bali is back to what it was before COVID. If you are new to this channel, my name is Francesco. I've been living in Bali for the last 5 years and traveling the world for over 8 years. I've been exploring the most remote islands, and also I've been exploring the most beautiful places in the world, showing you luxury resorts, beautiful islands, beautiful jungles, and so on. But right now we are going to talk about Bali. We are going to talk about the living costs here in Bali, and I'm going to share you all the information and all my knowledge in this video. So make sure you smash the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet, and if you're subscribed, stay till the end of this video because I will be sharing a lot of important information with you. Second thing that you definitely need in Bali, it's a method of transportation. So you have two options here. If you are good in driving, then you should definitely get a bike, because that's the easiest way for you to go around the island. I've been traveling around Bali for the last 5 years, so I'm pretty confident with driving a bike. But just so you know, traffic jams are crazy here in Indonesia. Driving in Indonesia, it's crazy and it's very dangerous. So if it's your first time here, please do not rent a bike. Actually use the second option that I'm going to give it to you. This bike, it's going to cost you around 1.5 million Indonesian rupiah per month. So make sure you don't get scammed, because I've seen pricing inflating to up to 3 million right now. I've been actually looking for my bike for over a month. I could not find it, and then at the end of the day I actually managed to find my previous bike for the same price more or less of what I was renting before. But right now I'd say an average price for an NMAX or Honda ADV, it's going to be 3 million, and instead for a Scoopy, which is like very easy bike to drive, it's going to be in between 700 and 900,000 Indonesian rupiah. The second option as a method of transportation is to actually order a GoJek or Grab. GoJek and Grabs are very popular here in Indonesia and in the Southeast Asia. It's basically the equal of Uber, so you can actually use their app. I'm going to share the screen with you so you can actually see it better on the side, and you can order either a Go Ride, which is basically a lovely driver on his bike and he takes you around. Especially for short ride, I will suggest the Go Ride. If you are around Canggu, the traffic is crazy, so getting a ride on a bike, it's way faster than getting a car. Or you can get the co-car, which is basically Uber, so you can get a taxi driver coming with his car and picking you up and then driving you around. You can use actually GoJek or Grab also to go very far, so don't worry if you have to go from, for example, Canggu to Ubud, which is over 1.5 hours drive. You can still use the app and it's pretty affordable. Still, this is something that in Bali didn't change from 2022, 2021. You can still use Grab and GoJek, it's still affordable. You're not gonna spend a fortune if you are willing to spend some extra money compared to renting a bike. Of course, that's probably the cheapest way for you to travel around the island. One of the things that stays free, and it's always beautiful to come back here, it's the Bali beach. I mean, right now it's rainy season, so there's a lot of trash. Unfortunately, I promised myself that I will help, collect a lot of trash during the stay here in Bali. So every time I would come to the beach, I will collect plastic and things that I find on the beach. Of course, if you want to enjoy a day on the beach here, you can actually rent the sunbeds just here on the right side. As you can see, there's many available. Here we are in Canggu, actually per hour beach. It's going to be around 100k per person with the umbrella for the whole day, so it's actually pretty affordable. And beach clubs. So on the other hand of the camera, there's Finn's Beach Club, which is one of the most popular beach clubs here in Canggu, and there's plenty many new beach clubs. Actually next to it just opened a festival beach club, which is Atlas, but I've heard prices are very increasing. from COVID time. So right now, for example, you can pay around 400,000 Indonesian rupiah to just enter the beach club, and that does not include sometimes the food and beverage. There are still some clubs that are affordable, so if you come to Bali in 2023, make sure that you are aware that it's not cheap anymore to visit some beach clubs. You can actually spend a lot of money. Another activity that you can do here in Bali is definitely surfing. If you do not own a board, you can actually rent the board from one of the multiple warung here on the beach. They are open from early morning until late evening. A surfboard for 1 hour will cost you around 100,000 Indonesian rupiah, and if you want, you can actually get also a surfing lesson with a local guy that will actually teach you how to surf. That will cost you in between 150,000 to 250,000 Indonesian rupiah per hour. The first thing you'll definitely need here in Bali is a villa to stay. I actually found this villa on Airbnb, so probably it's not the cheapest option. But a villa with 2 bedrooms, no pool, with bills included, it's going to cost you at least $3,000 a month. This is a steep price for Bali. It wasn't like that before. You could actually afford to get a villa for just about $1,500. A nice villa, of course. I'm talking about one of these beau chic villa. As you can see from where I'm staying, this is actually fully furnished and it's very beautiful. Maybe the only downside is that it's actually in a very crowded spot, and also we do not have the pool, so when it's like very hot outside, we cannot refresh ourselves by the pool, but we need to get out. Another thing to mention here is that, of course, there are still like villas out there that can be rented for a good price, but I have to say that probably the average is like in between 30 and 35% more than what it was last year, for example. A good thing for 2023 is that you will have way more options in terms of restaurants and cafes around the island. There's been a lot of renovation and constructions going on, especially here in Canggu, Perennan, Brawa. You'll see a lot of new popping up cafes and restaurants, which I do recommend to visit. Myself, I'm actually visiting every week a new place just to understand if there is anything new that I like, and also to kind of like understand what the price range it is in different locations. Saying that, the prices are definitely inflated after COVID, so do expect to actually pay a little extra money for food, but still it stays affordable compared to the Western world, compared to USA, for example, where I was like a month ago, where I found prices for restaurants and cafes crazy expensive. So do not be scared about that. Here it's still affordable. Overall, if you have expectation that Bali is cheap, I'd say that's partially true. I still find Bali affordable for many reasons compared to the Western world, and I believe you do the same. But if we're talking about where to stay in Bali and how affordable are villas and guest houses right now in Bali, I'd say the prices is slightly more increased than what it was before, so do expect to pay a little extra money for your beautiful villa or room. And if you did find this video very helpful, and I hope I did inspire you to come here, please do smash that subscribe button if you are not subscribed yet, and leave a thumbs up below. And if you have any questions, there's a comment bar below. I will be coming back to you as soon as I can, and I'll see you at the next video. Ciao!